Hi Scribers, and welcome to Agrarian Skies, and I have a new plot here. This is going to be for my harvester, and before I get to that, there's lots of quests that we've got to complete, and let's get to them. So I built this because I want to put a harvester here, but there's a few quests that are going to bring me some, I think, power helpers that I can use to power this system. So I want to get to those quests as soon as possible and get those completed. I want to move, I don't know if I'll be harvesting trees or if I'll be harvesting wheat or maybe a bit of both. We can see if it handles both and see how that goes. So the quest we want to complete today, let's get to the first one. There's two here. We can do the powering up, which is to create a steam dynamo, and we can do the auto brewer. And I did do one more blaze spawner in here, and it worked really well, except it was a tough one. It was a kind of like a boss blaze, and he set me on fire. I should have recorded it. He put me ablaze, even though I had that protection, and with that he dropped 2 blaze rods and this Invar sword with looting 2 and knockback 2, which I thought was pretty cool, so I wanted to mention that. So the first thing we're going to do is the auto brewer, and actually I was looking something else up for something we have to do, but so the auto brewer, let's see, I don't think it'll come up that way. Oh, it's dash, is what we want to craft. And I'm not in the right, there we go, auto brewer. And so the first thing we need to brew is that. Now that we have our blaze rod, we have an extra blaze rod in case we need to use it for something else, and we use 3 cobble. That creates our brewing stand. So then the auto brewer requires excuse me, the brewer, 2 plastic sheets, another machine frame, this time 3 redstone reception coils, and then 2 repeaters. And voila, we have our brewer. And the redstone, if you don't know how to redstone repeaters, basically redstone with 2 red torches and then stone at the bottom. I did have to sift a lot more dust to get redstone because I was running low, and I needed it for some other items as well. So the other one we're going to do is the steam dynamo. And that's, oops, this one here. So this one requires a redstone transmission coil, which instead of, and let's go back here so you can see what that requires. That is 1 silver ingot and 2 redstone dusts. It requires copper gears, which are basically any kind of copper with around iron, and that creates a copper gear. And then the other thing, let's see, hold on, is then 3 more copper and then a redstone for that one. So let's go ahead and create this. I've got the transmission coil, the 2 gears, the 3 coppers, and the redstone. And voila, we have our steam dynamo, our second goal, quest goal completed. Now the other thing we need to do in the quest book is under the Hell's Kitchen, and that is to create this glacial precipitator. And the reason I was collecting snow and had set up this little platform here, as you can see, it collects snow whenever it rains because it's the taiga in this area. I've been collecting snow because I knew the glacial precipitator, you needed 2 snow blocks, and luckily I had a taiga area here and I was able to gather some of that. So let's look at the glacial precipitator. And that one requires a piston, a machine frame, 2 snow blocks, 2 copper, and then the redstone transmission. So let's get that started. And the machine frame, and I like that the machine frame, I was making machine frames, the ones out of iron, and voila, we have our 3rd goal completed. The machine frames that I had been doing, let's go back here, were, I thought it was just the iron. I just saw these 2 and I thought that was it, and I forgot to go to page 2. Page 2, you can use aluminum, which I have a lot of a lot of aluminum, and so I was able to make quite a number of machine frames because I wanted to do the harvester, and with a harvester you also need, so I built the harvester, and with the harvester you need a planter to plant the seedlings or saplings, and then you need a fertilizer if you want it to do it, if you want them to grow quickly. This fertilizes this plants the seeds, this fertilizes them, and this takes them down depending on what you're doing. And I also built another survivalist generator because I thought I was going to need that, but then I thought I'm going to have to power these three things, and I only have one survivalist generator. I'd have to do more. But apparently this steam dynamo might work for, because it generates energy, and it says it requires water and solid fuel. So we're going to take a look at that and see what that requires, and so maybe we can use that to help power all this other stuff. So let's look at our quest book, and let's take a little snack real quick here so we don't starve. And let's take a look at see what we get. So we got the glacial precipitator. We're going to get another full heart and a reward bag, which is awesome. So let's see. Now we have 10, because I haven't died. Lucky me. I thought I was going to die when that blaze hit me with the flames. And what do I get? A spiked axe. Wow. I haven't been getting very good rewards. I'm wondering why I'm doing these quests. So let's go, and so that opens up, I think this is soy. So this is going to be a presser, and then I think I have to press so many soybeans. And I don't know if I have soy seeds, so I have to check that out. Presser is pretty easy to make. And what else does it open? Toasted bread. I have toasted bread. I can manually submit that one. Hey, we got an extra goal right here. And it's not taking a manual submit. I took my bread. Oh, I have to select, let's see, consume task. I wonder, oh, I should have seen it. Oh, I need 10,000 pieces of toast. Oh my God. How are we supposed to do that? A task where player can hand in items and also use the quest delivery. Okay. 10,000. I don't know if we'll be able to do that one. I know with this one, after you craft it, I think you have to do soy, but I only think it takes like a few soybeans. Oh, so all these are open. H juice. So that's vinegar, another 10,000 vinegar. That's going to take a while. We're going to have to find a way to actually maybe produce more than I think. We have, oops. Let's see. I want to go into Hell's Kitchen. So this is an important meal. So a hearty breakfast. We need 100 of those. Fruit or veggie. We need. So all these are going to be big completions. How about this one? Oh my gosh. Not so fast food. All of them. That is crazy. So I'm not sure about that. What did that have? Oh, you get a fisher. I guess that's a fish. Yeah, surf and turf fish sandwich. Well, let's see. We've got our other quest done, so we need to do this one. So let's claim this reward. Gives us half a heart, and I think we have enough to make a full heart. And this one, we get another half heart, so we get a full heart there. We get potions of healing and potions of regeneration. So I will pick number 1. Okay, let's see what kind of things we got in our rewards bag. Another one, fire rockets. Great. Yep, my reward bags aren't that hot. And ritual stone and master ritual stone. That must be from some other. So we'll have to put that up in our building materials and see what that might be. Have to investigate that. We haven't really been dying that much, so I'm going to put these potions up I don't think I need that. Obviously, we can set up a firework because we completed quite a number of goals. So how about we do that? I got a better reward from killing a blaze than doing that. So let's send that out. And it doesn't look. There must be something to this. I'm not doing something right. Maybe I need to add something to the fireworks. I got plenty of them. Oh well. Let's see. I don't know if that's. Let's look at it's cactus repair. I tried repairing another one with cactus, and I don't know if I just need tons of cactus or it needs cactus green. I tried both. It didn't seem to work. This one is a cactus repair one, and this one's a cactus repair. So I don't know how much cactus you need, or if you need to do something with a cactus. I've got to look that up. And I probably need to look it up in the... Let's take a real quick look at that, at the bindery. And let's see, I think it's this one that gives us the tools and materials. And I found out that unless I upgrade to the new patch, I won't be able to build a tool forge. I got enough iron to build a tool forge, and then when I put it together, it didn't work, and I was wondering if it had been disabled, and it said it hasn't been disabled, but it was just a problem with the config files, and if I upgrade to the new patch, then it should be okay. So I'm going to have to back up my world and try to update soon so I can get that done. So the material is cactus, and you get cactus shard, a form of wood found only in the desert. But I tried to repair, and in fact, let's get some more cactus. What I found out too when I was breaking the cactus, just on the top, it kept falling onto itself, and of course when anything falls onto cactus, it is like a wastebasket, and I kept losing my pieces of cactus. So this is the way I found to not lose as much. So when I went, unless I need a tool forge for it and I can't do it in the regular one, that's the only thing I'm thinking, because I wanted to upgrade this. I was using it in one of the auto activators to get cobble, although I don't need cobble anymore, but it just won't repair it. It just doesn't even say I need more or anything like that. So I'm gonna have to look up, and it could be because I don't have the right tool forge. Maybe it has to be the iron tool forge in order for it to work. We'll have to see. So we got quite enough. Now, one more goal that I want to complete. If you notice in our quest book, we have steel powers come up, and that is, we can make a steelworks book. What we do is take a materials in me book, which you can make by, and I'll show you how to do that. I'm not using the one I have in my book binder, so I still have it. This one is materials in you, and excuse me, and a piece of paper. So it's just basically a blank pattern, a piece of paper, and you get materials in you booklet. And then for the quest, what you have to do is you have to pour molten seared stone. Oh, and you know what? I put in molten stone and not seared stone. So we won't be able to complete that today. But there is the book ready to get poured into, and then I just realized I have molten stone here. So I think I'll just have to, or is that seared stone? Does it say seared stone? No, it says seared stone. Okay, well, let's try it. I was thinking maybe it had to be these bricks. And I also increased the height of my smeltery, so when I open my smeltery, I get more slots that I can use to smelt. And the higher you go, the more slots you get. Well, let's try it. Let's see what happens. And we have our... Where'd it go? Maybe it went to the quest thing? Manually submit. Oh, I guess that wasn't the right. Do I have any more in there? It says seared stone. Let's see what it looks like when it comes out. This looks like melted stone. I don't know. It's not enough to fill the basin, so... Not sure. I wonder if I can pull it out with a bucket. Let's see. No. I'm just gonna have to break it. I'll lose it, but that's okay. It won't take up space in the inventory. We'll just have to figure out what kind of seared stone, because it poured over it. I thought it created it, but it's disappeared. I don't see it popping anywhere, unless it popped into the system, but I don't see it. Nope. Okay, then I guess we can't do that one right now. Let's see. And the other thing I wanted to do was set up the harvester. So what we do is we set the planter down, and actually let me get some, I'm going to get some pavers, as I call them, because we may need to put more than one paver down. I have the paver set up here where I'll put the planter. This is the center of this area, so I wanted to put the planter down. You put the planter down, and then we can put, I may want to set the planter up a little bit higher so I can have some piping underneath. So let me set it up maybe that high, and that way we can have a little more room underneath. And then what we're going to do is we're going to need to stair step so I can get to the top. Oops, wrong way. And we're going to set the blocks around, and I think we set the water in the center. So I've got some dirt that I created. I've been saving this dirt. So what I want to do is actually pop it, oops, on top of this. So it's like that. So we'll do it all the way around. And this, with a without an upgrade, the planter will do a 3x3 space. So we'll go around. Well, actually, that's going to be more than 3x3, isn't it? Yep, that's a 3x3 with the. So what we're going to need to do is kind of do a platform where we move up to it. So I'm going to get some steps, and we'll put steps next to it. We also need to get some water to put in the center. That will take care of our water issue. And let's get some more. I may need to make some more steps here and put some blocks around it. I do want to do an upgrade, which I think we can do right now. So let's go ahead and try that. And you know what? I'm going to put this away. I don't want to lose that. I lost all my toast. That was what I was using for. So we want to make an upgrade for, and at least be able to expand maybe 2 more out for right now. So the upgrades, it shows you the different types. This is a lapis upgrade. So basically it's lapis, plastic, and then redstone and some gold nugget. The next one is the same on the bottom, but you go to iron, and that increases it to 2, and 10 increases it to 3. So I might do 10. So I think I don't have any more plastic, so let's go ahead and get some rubber, and we'll just do 8 pieces right now, and get that cooked up so that we can make some plastic. I gotta cook the rubber twice. Remember, this was cooked from the rubber tree plant dropped like droplets or whatever. And let me go back and show you that in case you don't remember. It's raw rubber, and so you cook raw rubber, you'll get the rubber bars, and then you use that to make plastic. 4 of these will make plastic sheets. Well, we just need 3 for right now. And we use plastic sheets for some of the machinery. So let's do a tin upgrade, which is going to be 3. Let's see, that's silver. I should have some tin, or do I not have tin? Have iron. I could have sworn I had some tin. I must have used it. That's aluminum, that's silver. That's lead. I guess I don't have. I guess we'll just do iron for now. We can always change the upgrade. And then 3 plastic. Oh, and actually what we need to do is we'll leave this in here. 2 redstone. We're going to need to do a lot of sifting of dust because I'm running out of redstone. And we're going to take 1 ingot and just do that here. We should be able to get the 9 ingots here. Go back and then put the nugget there. And now we have an upgrade for our system. And we should be able to, with the iron, I forgot that one is only 2. Increases by 2, so we increase the radius by 2. Once we get this set up, forgot about that. And he will blow everything up if I don't take him out. Okay. Ooh, that was a close one. I should have remembered about, let's see, did I make any more steps? I did not. Oh, I have 4. That should be enough. Okay, so let's make the blocks first. You always forget about the lighting situation because most of the time you don't have to worry about it. So we have to do, and actually it's going to have to be further out, isn't it? Let's go ahead and put our dirt blocks up before, ooh, I almost fell in. That was crazy. We'll get this set up. We won't get it started right now. Let's see, 1, 2, that increases it by 1. And I think I'm a bit lopsided. I don't have enough dirt. Well, you know what, guys? I think it's almost time for me to call it an episode. So, we did a lot today. We accomplished quite a bit. We finally got the auto brewer with killing the blaze in my little blaze house over there. We did the steam dynamo, which is hopefully going to be able to power this system up, and that way we can have this automated harvester system set up. We did the glacial precipitator, and so we need to see what other, that opened up all those other things that are going to take a long time to get. And we tried to steal power, but something went wrong there, so I may have to use these types of bricks, the seared brick, to get the seared stone. That's what I'm thinking, so I'm going to have to check on that again, and maybe we'll try that the next time. The other thing I want to do is one of them is going to require seed oil, and I think, let me see what the next quest is real quick here. It was bees and trees. That was the other one I wanted to show you. So that one is requiring beekeeping, which I need a seed oil can and an artificial hive. And in order to get seed oil can, we're going to have to do a lot. We're going to have to get a squeezer and a fluid transposer to get the squeezer squeezes seeds into seed oil, and the fluid transposer moves it from the squeezer to the into these cans, or it basically puts in the cans. So that is going to be our goal for next time. I thank you for watching. If you want to see the next episode, be sure, if you like this episode, be sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see the next episode and get notification, or want to see any of my other videos, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. And see you in the next episode.